Hello, everyone. Sup, dude? Oh my gosh. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I hope everyone is having a wonderful start to their holiday season. Do we hear me okay? Let's see who's here. Spencer. Uh, and Gladdy, what's up? Red Bull, what's up, my dudes? Sup, my dudes? Tell me who's here in the chat. Can we give me a thumbs up if we sound okay, if I need to turn anything down? Because this is the podcast mic, and I wanna make sure it's not too loud or too low, so tell me if I need to adjust. But I'm so glad to talk to you guys tonight. I just realized I never posted this in on Instagram stories, so let me just do that really quickly while everyone kinda starts rolling in. But we have so much to talk about. There is so much going on. What an incredible year that we had. I mean, man, we did a lot this year. I saw that I did 36 flights this year. 36. Isn't that crazy? Let me just quickly put this in stories. Join us live right now. Yay! I'm so excited to talk to everybody. Last night we had our Patreon live and we had a really great time talking about this past year and updates and stuff. And we also had, some tea that maybe is just exclusive for them for now. But I do have a big announcement to make. We'll definitely get into that. Hey, Peter. Okay, let me put the done 1 second. In my Sorry, guys. It has been a hectic day, so I just haven't had even time to post that. But here we go. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. And but yeah, we're gonna get into all of it. Yes, I saw people wanna talk about Disney and, Destiny and lots of stuff. Hey, Demi, I will be in Hershey next week. What? Peter, you'll be able to watch SmackDown. Deb, hey, I'm so glad you're here. I know, yeah, we can watch SmackDown later, the terrible show that it is. Anybody else excited for John Cena's last match tomorrow? I promise we won't talk about wrestling. But, yeah, let's get into it. Do I everyone, I just wanna make sure I sound okay. So if I need to, like, make myself louder or lower, just let me know. I haven't used this mic for a live yet, so okay, big news, you're going to Casa Bonita. I am not going to Casa Bonita, and I'm really mad about it. I would love to. I've talked about this a little bit before, but let me just raise my light a little bit more. Hold on. There we go. That looks a little better. Casa Bonita is this, restaurant in Colorado that was bought by the guys that do South Park, and you can't just go, like, you have to, like, do it's like a lottery system, and it's like, "Okay, well, I can't do that. I don't live anywhere near Colorado, and I can't just pack up and go to Colorado." I mean, like, I would, but, like, you just really can't. Um, I made a debut in a YouTube vlog. Congratulations, Deb. One of us. My mission as a patron is to get you to Casa Bonita. I mean, that would be so fun, for real. But yeah, let's get into it. I want you guys to drop your questions. Let's talk about the year. It was an incredible year. Um, so I saw Spencer wants to hear an update about the Destiny and the Disney Adventure World. Um, uh, you do you mean me or Deb, the who is above? Because 'Cause I'm Demi and she's Deb, so I don't know, sometimes people mistake my name, but, so yeah, the Destiny let's talk about the Destiny first. The Disney Destiny Cruise premiered this November, and uh, it's very funny because it's another layout like the Disney Wish. So if you don't remember, I covered the Wish extensively. I did the ship tour, the room tour, I did daily vlogs and individual dining videos. We ended up making 12 videos in 4 days. It was a lot for me. We say we. I don't know why I say we. It was me. Nobody helped me. My husband was kind of there, and, like, anytime I asked him help with anything, he was like, so, no, it was all me. So, it's funny, but the theming on it is so different, and what's so funny about it is that they're kind of, like, pitching like, advertising it as, like, the Marvel cruise, and it really isn't that at all. It's heroes and villains, like, classic Disney villains, and, I have not gone on it yet, but I will say yet. Okay, that's all I'll say for now. I'll say yet. Do you have any memories from 2025? How many years have you been on YouTube? This was my year. So I started, if you don't know, I started in 2020 when we shut down, and the channel was first, cooking videos of Disney World food, and I did, like, overhead style food, and then when they announced the park was reopening, I said, "I think I'm gonna go," and, I started I changed the format to vlogs, and, that was July of 2020, and so we hit 5 years this year, 'cause I count, like, July as my YouTube anniversary because even though I did start with the cooking, it was, like, totally different. So, July for me was 5 years of the channel, and it's been the greatest 5 years of my life. We have done so many amazing things, but, for 2025, I mean, we had so many memories. I mean, let's like, going all the way back to, like, January, when we had the start of the rollout to Epic Universe, and we had our first hotel. That first one we did was Stella Nova, and then we had Terra Luna, and then eventually Helios and the previews. Like, we opened a park together this year, you guys. I think that's, like, so cool. I'm gonna just adjust this really quickly. I think that's so cool because, like, that's something that I haven't done before. It was an experience that I got to bring all of you along with me, and, like, experiencing I remember just looking at the park through Helios for the first time, and, it was it was so special. Like, I just, like, cried. I didn't look at any I really wanted to be surprised, and I wanted to have a real reaction, and I didn't look at anything ahead of time, and it was amazing, and, I had if you ever stay at Helios, we said this in the video, get a lower floor because from a higher floor, yes, you can kinda see a lot of Epic, but if you're in the lower floor like I think I was, like, floor 3, you feel like you're in the park. It's amazing. Um, and, it's you know, I think that's probably my favorite moment of this year, and we had a lot of really good moments. I would say that and tied that with my first ride on Top Thrill 2 at Cedar Point. Uh, Mike and I rode Top Thrill 2, I think, like, 6 or 7 times. It is now my new favorite coaster in the world, and I really hope I can get back to Cedar Point this year. If not, this next coming year, I really wanna hit up more Six Flags and Cedar Fair parks. I mean, now it's all under the branch of Six Flags, right? But, I bought the pass that, like, you can go to all of the different parks, so I wanna do Canada's Wonderland is a big one I wanna do. They opened Alpenfury this year, possibly to Six Flags over, is it over Texas? Is it that there's actually 2 Six Flags in Texas, but I wanna go to the one that's opening the coaster next year, which happens to be only 40 minutes from, can you believe it? Another brand new Universal park. Now, if you don't follow me on socials, I have posted about this. If you follow Universal, you've heard about this, but Universal Kids Resort is opening in 2026 in Frisco, Texas. Why Frisco, Texas? Who knows? Where is Frisco, Texas? It's kind of outside of Dallas, so I get it. It's an interesting market, it's an interesting place, I guess, if there's a SeaWorld in Texas, why not a Universal park? And I think it's really smart because and I've said this, Universal in Orlando and in Hollywood, like, they don't cater to young children, and this resort is all for young children. And that's because they know in Orlando and in California, they can just go down the road to the park that really caters for young children, right? So they don't need to try to be in that market. They wanna get the older kids, they wanna get the adults, and that's why I think they're so successful, right? So to put in the middle of nowhere where there's no Disney park, a kids resort where y like, I think that's, like, brilliant. You know, I think, like, I think it's so cool that they're doing this, and I'm really excited. It's definitely on my list to go to this year, so I'm hoping for 2026 we can do that, and we can go to the Six Flags Park, over there for the new coaster. I would also love to go to Morgan's Wonderland, which is a park made, with, accessibility in mind. I think it's really beautiful. I just don't, like, want to feel like I'm exploiting, so I kinda wanna speak to if we do have it's not nearby, I wanna, like, speak to their staff and see if I can, work with them of how to, like, show off the property and, like, because it's really beautiful, and I don't wanna feel like I'm doing anything exploitative. That's not my intention at all, of course. So, yeah, like, so we already have, like, some big things, but you guys wanna hear the big announcement? Are you guys ready? I think we're ready for the big announcement. Okay. So, I'm gonna start off saying this as this was not something I had planned. It's happening in January, so very, very soon, literally, um, little more than a month away. Okay, uh, I had an opportunity to travel to a place that we love on this channel. We love on this channel that, because I don't have to I was provided lodging by a friend who's going to be there for an extended period of time. So, drum roll please, we are going to Japan again! Can you believe it? We're going back to Japan. Again, this was not my plan, but we're going back to Japan. My friend, as I said, is gonna be there for an extended period of time, so I only had to pay for my plane ticket. We got a cheap flight, um, and so we're going back to Tokyo Disney. I'm so excited, to see Fantasy Springs again. I can't wait to see what it's like. It'll be a little less than 2 years since I had been there because we went in June of 2020 4. This is 2020, yeah, June 2024. And I'm it's like a kind of a crazy thing, like, we're going, like, 8 it's gonna be a total of, like, 8 people going on this trip. They're not gonna go to Disney with me. One of them is like, "Oh, maybe I'll go with you." I don't really want to. You guys stay. I wanna take you guys with me to the park, and explore. And I don't I'm a little cautious on saying this, but I will say this, um, and you guys can let me know if this is interesting at all to you in the comments. But, I don't know if I'll have another opportunity to go to Asia, right? So, I have 10 days booked in Japan, and there is a big part of me that wants to possibly fly over to Shanghai and Hong Kong and just knock off both videos, um, not videos, I'm sorry, both Disney parks off the list, and that way I will have completed every single Disney park in the world. Like, should we do it? 'Cause it's close by, it's really cheap, it doesn't take that long, it's like 3 hours to Shanghai and 5 to Hong Kong, so, like, should we do it? Let me know if we should do it. Should totally do it, of course, right? Do you live in Florida or New York still? I do not live in Florida. I live in New York. I have always lived in New York, and I'm like a here's the deal, I'm like a super commuter. That's why I have 36 flights under my belt this year, and it works for me. I have a place to stay in Florida, so it's kinda like I half live there, right? Or I stay with my friends, or I stay in, a cheap hotel when I do, or I do hotel tours with you guys, right? So and I like first of all, there's lots of reasons why it's beneficial to not be a Florida resident and cover this stuff is because Florida residents don't understand the difference of traveling and staying in a hotel versus, like, going for, like, maybe a day when they have things around them. Like, I don't have a car. Most people don't have cars or they sometimes rent cars. What they look for in amenities, and it's really important that, like, you go into that as traveler in my not that you don't you're not a I'm not trying to take the Florida people, I love the Florida people. It's more of just, like, it's a different perspective, like, you can totally get a Floridian perspective and, like, it's great, how they view it, but for me, you get it as, a New Yorker, who is traveling to Florida, and also, you're getting it from a person who never grew up going to these fancy hotels or anything because, like, I stayed in a Comfort Inn, like a two-bed Comfort Inn with me and my mom and my grandparents, 4 of us in that Comfort Inn, uh, not even near the boardwalk of Atlantic City, like, miles from the boardwalk of Atlantic City. That was our vacation, okay? So, I am very, 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 very particular and why are these prices so high, and here's what that means, and here's what that looks like, and here's what you should be getting if you're paying these prices. That's why, and I'm also very detailed about it because you should understand what you're paying for, and that's always been the basis of my channel is, you know, the parks and these experiences are expensive, and you should exactly know what you should be paying for. The audio sounds funny? Okay, we're gonna hold for 1 second. I think we fixed it. It I think we fixed it. We fixed it! Oh my well, now I know how to fix that when that works. I am everybody. I tried using this mic, and then I tried there was no way of, like, switching the microphone. I refreshed the page, and then the option was there. Okay. Ugh, I this every time I do a live, something insane always happens. Like, it's either, like, the gimbal doesn't work or the gimbal freaks out. Remember at my last live for Horror Nights how it just, like, went, "Ah." Now the audio, okay. I don't even remember what we were talking about. I'm so sorry, everybody. Thank you for your patience. Yes, technology only is great when it works, Laura, for sure. Oh, no. Well, um, all right, and thank you, Laura. I love you guys too. Thank you for being so patient. This is, like, so insane. But, yeah, okay. So, Japan, were we still talking about that? Yeah. So we'll see. I'm really hope I have to start planning out, I still haven't actually bought my ticket yet to, Disney, Tokyo Disney, because my group of friends are impossible. They're all boys. They're all just like they don't know how to plan things. And so I obviously wanna spend some time with them, but I'm so ready to, like, bye, peace out, like, and I'm gonna do my own thing. Um, and like I said, I wanna bring you guys with me, not them. Let's leave them behind. But, I if you have any questions about Japan, or, and traveling to the other Disney parks, please, 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 ask away in the comments and ask any other questions that you have, like, for planning or anything or about me or, about Disney World, Universal, um, we can talk about the West Coast parks a little. There it's not my complete forte. I do have some insights, but, I wanna hear all of your questions and, try to help as best. But, like, there's just so much, happening this coming year, and obviously so much that happened this past year. So, it could be, we started with Epic, like, and opening a new park, and then, uh I just feel like that dominated, like, the entire first half of my year, and I went down to Orlando just so much, because of it, and I loved it, like, I love doing it, I honestly like, we did 36 flights this year, let's double it. This is the year that I am saying yes to things, so I am hoping that you are excited for all the adventures that we're gonna get on, do this year into all the hijinks, right? Because, like I said, I really wanna hit up this, Cedar Fair and Six Flags parks. Um, maybe something else like we talked about earlier, and obviously Japan, and then, um, it's also been really great to this year was the start the Park Peeps podcast. This is my podcast mic. If you're not aware, I do a podcast about theme parks with my co-host Joey Nelfi well, I have to say entertainment journalist Joey Nelfi. Um, I can't say he works for a big outlet, but I don't think I'm allowed to say it. Um, anyway, and we are audio based, but I can't say when it's happening yet because we're still trying to figure that out, but we are gonna have our season finale as a video, and it'll be on the Park Peeps channel, but we're going to be able to collaborate with the Magical Hijinks channel, so it'll be on here as well, and we're gonna have 2 very special guests that the Disney YouTube world loves so much, and I can't wait to have them on. I can't tell you who they are yet, and I can't tell you when yet, but so stay tuned and, follow all of that, but if you haven't been listening, we had an amazing first year for the podcast. We had, like, the most amazing guests. Our first guest was AJ Wolf from, Disney food blog, like, that literally, we had AJ, like, as our first guest. That's pretty cool. She's our highest listened, episode. We've had Emma and Quincy from All Ears, and Fry Bucket from All Ears. We've had, Jarendelle is officially our unofficial 3rd Park Peep, and everyone loves Jeremy. It will not be Chip and Dale as a special guest. I wish, but they don't really speak English, so, and we collaborated with so many amazing people because the thing I get a lot questions a lot from people are, would you collaborate with other people? And my answer is yes, and I have, and, on the channel, like, a little bit, but the thing is that, it's really hard because we're all kinda doing our own different things, right? And I have a lot of friends in this space that you guys love, and, it's hard to, like, do that on here, and that's why I love park peeps because we can bring on our park peeps, and, it's a great way to, like, collaborate and talk to them and, 'cause, like, we're not just, like, it's not just like an interview, we're talking about different topics uh, like Disney smells or, something, like, insane, and it's so fun, so, we stream everywhere. If you're not listening, please go ahead and, start listening. We drop every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, we put an episode. Um, it's not Igor and the Invisible Man, they're an epic. I wish it was them. I love my cousin Igor. Jared, hello. Are you excited for the new lands coming to Disney World? Yes, I would love to talk about this. So, I made a few update videos this year, and then, I can't believe how much is happening at once. I mean, I am so sad about Dino Land, you guys, I really am, like, it bothers me. I love here's my thing, because I love Encanto, it's probably one of my favorite Disney movies of all time at this point, and I just don't understand why it's an Animal Kingdom. I'm still gonna probably love it. That's my thing, right? Like, to me, it's like, why? They should be in Magic Kingdom, they're about magic, right? But I get it, they're, tropics of America, and they're set in Colombia. So, sure. I'm not, like, jumping for joy about Indiana Jones because I love Dinosaur. I love Dinosaur, and I just feel like, we may end up with the lesser Indiana Jones, compared to Disneyland, right? And I remember the first time that well, I've only been to Disneyland the one time, and you've seen the videos, and the first time I did Indiana Jones, it was amazing. Like, I had no idea how big it was in there. That's all I remember. It's just like, "Whoa," like, when you see the oh my gosh. So, I don't know if I feel like it's not going to be an exact copy. Like, I think they're going to intentionally make it different, but, I don't know. I'm a little sad. I mean, I'm still incredibly upset and will never get over the devastation of Muppet Courtyard. And what's so insane though, you guys, it's so insane because Monsters, Inc. is my favorite Pixar movie. So I'm not like, how dare the monsters come in? Like, I'm still excited for that. Like, it's really hard emotionally to, like, have these mixed feelings of, like, I am so completely heartbroken that, you know, um my Muppets are gone from there, and, uh, like, the real original Muppets, even though Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets was my idea, but, the difference is it's, like, new voices, and that was Jim's last project, and the whole courtyard, and it was Piggy and Rizzo, um, it's it's so sad. But, like, when Monsters opens, I'm gonna be excited too because I love Monsters, Inc., and I think they're gonna do a really fun job with it. I'm excited that, like, they're kind of leaning into studios being the more, like, bigger kid park. It's kinda like their response to Universal Studios. Well, I mean, the original park was, right? MGM was the response to Universal Studios Florida, but, like, now it's kind of like keeping up with part of it all, like, Star Wars is, like, comparison to Harry Potter World, right? Like, the big draw-in, right? Where, it's like, Minions versus Toy Story Land. It's kinda like that, and it's like, doing a family coaster, is really fun, and it'll be interesting. But, I'm thinking mostly excited about Animation Courtyard. I really am so excited about having a Sorcerer Mickey hat back in the park. I've never seen it. That was prior to me going to be able to go to the park, and I'm excited for the animation classes to be back, and the artwork of it all, it looks like the classic Disney that I love. Like, I love when Mickey Mouse looks like that, and not when he looks like how he does on Runaway Railway. They look, like, creepy a little bit. And I get, like, what they were trying to do, like, it was try to, like, do, like, a little mix of, like, the old style, right? But I think that, like, if we're gonna make this, like, whole building of just, like, a love letter to animation and, an area for kids, meet and greets area, animation classes, I think it's, and then I think what they're I don't really understand what they're doing with the Disney Junior of it all, but I think they're gonna have, like, their own section there too. So, it was, I'm just really, really excited. I think it's gonna be really cool. I think it's gonna be probably the most underrated thing that will come out of anything with Disney lately, and I'm really excited about that. I think we're trying to find the old, studios within this new version of studios, it'll never be MGM again, but it's, like, almost trying to get a little bit of it. I hope they release Muppets, Magic Bands, a Muppet, Rock and Roller Coaster opens. Oh, they better come out with the merch. Everything better be, like, psychedelic, like, hold on, you wanna see some Muppet merch? My favorite park bag. Isn't that amazing with the mayhem and it's such a cool design. It has the fringe, like, it's, like, my favorite it's the coolest bag, and I want everything to look like I'm just, like, super excited, and I really hope that they really go all out in the queue and make it super psychedelic. I am a little upset that we're not changing the limo to their school bus. We're not what is it a school? Yeah, it is a school, and then to their bus and making it all psychedelic, and Bunsen Beaker is the reason why it goes fast. Whatever, fine, it's fine. But I'm really excited. Am I gonna miss Aerosmith? Kind of a little. You know what I really hope they do, and I don't know if they will do it, is do you guys know Ken Marino is, like, a very, like, funny comedic actor. He's, like you don't maybe know his name, but you've definitely seen him before. And he is the unspoken role in, he's, like, the tech guy in the booth with Aerosmith, and in his Twitter bio for years, he wrote, "The guy from Rock and Roller Coaster." And I would love if he was the same guy, like, it would be so good, and I just don't know if they're gonna do it. But, actually, Rock and Roller Coaster I think we just got the announcement today, it's March hold on, it is March 2nd, permanently closing as Aerosmith, so get your last rides in. Have you ever stayed at Bay Lake Tower? We're staying there next year as my first time staying on property. Would love to know your thoughts and where the contemporary ranks for you. So, I personally have not stayed at Bay Lake Tower. However, I have had plenty of people that I know stay, and I've heard the thing. I have stayed at Contemporary before. I've covered that on the channel. Here's here's my thing about anything with the Contemporary, while I love, like, the main building is just most beautiful thing, and it's so cool that, the monorail goes through it. The biggest thing for it is that you're just 5 minutes. That is to me, like, that's the reason it's there. I don't know if Deb is still here, she's a contemporary girl, but, I know from, my friends' experiences that Sea Lake Tower, isn't always their favorite because it's kind of, like, just really far away from, like, all of, like, the main stuff. But having said that, again, I haven't done it, but here's my thing that, I had it recently too. I'm just not a fan of Contempo Cafe as a quick service. When I stayed there, it was just not great, and I ended up taking the monorail to the Polynesian food. And for some reason, like Steakhouse 71, when I stayed there, it's like they decided to, like, not let people in for walk-ups, to go to the bar. It was like it's very weird. And then, I mean, if Chef Mickey, uh, I mean, the birds alone should scare you. Birds around a buffet. I mean, I love it, but I also that if you want, like, a luxury feel, like, yes, I mean, if you yes, the views, if you are in, like, could be amazing. I just don't think it feels luxurious. That's kind of my thing. I don't yeah, that's kinda how I feel. I think, like, if you compare the quick service to the Polynesian, or even, or, like, the Riviera quick service, so good, and I think that's, like, people don't realize how important that is, like, because it is important because so many times you just end up having to go to your quick service in your hotel to eat. You don't mean to, but, like, you do. Have you MG yep, I never got to see it in person. That's the first place I go if I ever have a time machine during the Osborne Christmas lights. Have you ever stayed at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort or the Grand Floridian? I've covered so many, hotels for at Disney on this channel, like, so many, even, deluxe resorts. Those 2 I have not, and the reason is why, I'm hoping to this year or soon or, do more hotels. I know we kinda didn't do that many this year, minus, like, the epic ones. I have one right now filmed, in a release, in January, but, I I haven't stayed there because as a creator, right, like, I'm paying for this and, um, I'm putting it on YouTube, and those who are so covered, like, they've been covered to nobody's business, right? So it's a little harder to stand out for those, right? So it just wasn't financially there for me. However, if I have an opportunity with, We Do Travel Right, which is the travel agency work with, you guys, like, it's in the description box. If you are looking for a travel agency, you know, I'm in with them in the park every time I'm in the they're there every single day. Do you know what I learned actually about travel agents, which is really insane? Almost like depending on the agency, like, an agency could take anybody. So you have to find an agency that, like, is actually really strict about their agents because you can have an agent that has been with the park in 10 years. It's, like, kind of insane, right? So, with We Do Travel, they have agents that, like, are frequent goers and they have retreats constantly, and then they have Jesse and Kristen, who you've seen in my videos, that are always in the park, that are keeping everybody updated every single day. They work so hard, they are constantly updating all of their information. So, all these agents have all the information, and they also have Jesse and Kristen as, like, the people to, like, if like, to gather any information or to, be in the park. So it's really good. She keeps it really small. They're an incredible, incredible company, and I trust their agents, and I can't say that for every agency, and that's something that's really special about them is that they are boots in the ground every single day, and their agents are in the parks so much as so I highly recommend that, if you are looking for an agency, they're in the description box below. It also really helps the channel if you, click on the link and fill out, the form because, what agencies no matter what agency you use for Disney, they are free to you. Nothing is ever marked up. It's always the same price, and they still get commission, and it's nothing is ever marked up. So don't be afraid to use an agent. They do everything for you. It's, like, amazing when I took my family on Disney vacation, because obviously I'm an annual pass holder, but they're not. I was like, I went over to, one of the agents and I was like, "Hey, here's all the people, do all the things." It's so nice, and they have a dedicated dining team, like, a dedicated dining team to, like when I do, like, a dining review, like, on a new place or, like, an event, like, now I don't have to be up at, like, all hours of the night refreshing to see when it comes out because they have a dedicated team to do that for us to do, and they can do that for you as well. It's amazing. Really highly recommend their services. Polly is better. Polly is better than, I think I think than any of the ones on the water. I mean, just for the noodles alone. I was thinking about those noodles the other day, Ohana noodle. I haven't been to, like, Ohana proper in I think it's, like, 2021 or 2022 when it reopened, I went, for the first time. I've only been there the one time for breakfast and one time for dinner. I don't think it's changed either, but, like, I will constantly go to Tamper Lounge to, get, uh, the noodles from there because you can order specific items from the Ohana menu, so that's kind of how I've been eating my Ohana. Thank you for your quick service. Yes. What was your favorite holiday treat you tried at Mickey's during Merry Christmas party? Good question. Let me think. I'm I don't wanna mix it up with Not So Scary because it's so close together and the parties are so similar. One is Christmas, one is Halloween, and the treats were very similar, so hold on, I don't wanna get it wrong, and I'm gonna tell you in a second. We did that on August not August, see, that's not so scary. We did it on November 7th this year. Okay. Oh my gosh, I hate this new iOS. I just had it updated and it's ruining my life. Here we go. Okay. So, wait, what is happening? Oh, yes, we had a lot of good stuff. Honestly, almost everything was really good. Um, the I did like the ravioli was really good, but I think my favorite was the jalapeno tots that weren't like, there was jalapeno in it, but then the big ones were pepper. I think those were really good. I mean, Friar's Nook, the tots are they make 'em really good, I don't know why. I also really like the, snowflake. This was really good with, like, the mousse was that was really good. I think the parties were, like, so here. Yes, maybe not a lot has changed from I did it again, from Very Merry, but, like, you know what it is? Very Merry is, it's just, like, so magical. So, like, I don't care if it's not the sa I don't like, do I even want it to be different? I think I would be, like, maybe a little upset, like, like, last year, I remember after the parade, I was like, "They changed the parade song, I hate it." Some things are meant to be traditionally the same, right? And I love Very Merry, it's so beautiful. I love the stage show, I love the parade so much, and I think I'm in, like, the minority that I love Minnie's Wonderful Time fireworks, like, when that "Simply having" part goes off at the end, I'm bawling every single time. Um, Orange Bird Life. That Orange Bird treat for the for the Christmas party has not been there since 2019, I know exactly what you're talking about. Um, what is the best breakfast item and why is it Tonga toast? That's not wrong. It's not wrong at all. Yeah, I need to get some Tonga toast, like, ASAP. Tonga toast can be found uh, at the Polynesian at ooh, we just had a moment, um oh my gosh, what is that restaurant that I literally just hold on a second, because now my brain broke. I'm just shocked like a Jinbei. I can't believe I liked that drink that I didn't had no idea that that was Jinbei. Pickle martini the dill pickle martini at Jollywood Nights was unbelievable. It was so good. I need to, like my brain is just, like, broken that I can't remember the name of this restaurant all of a sudden at the Polynesian that I've been to a billion times. Hold on. Kona Cafe, there it is. Jeez. Um, yes. Uh, do you think Tongaloa gets royalty? No. Captain yes, you can also get it at it's not Captain it's, Captain Cook for yes, you can also get it there, I forgot. But you can also get it at, Kona. Kona to go has been a good friend to me over the years. I've never done a dining video in there yet. I should. I just haven't because it's kind of like I don't know, like, when it comes to, like, sushi there's, like, a lot of sushi on the menu. I'm just like, it's kind of hard to I don't know, it's hard to review sushi, but if that's something that we would wanna do, for sure, I still wanna go for breakfast and do that, but their breakfast is kind of expensive, I feel. I'll be having Tonga toast on my next trip. Congratulations. Have some more for me. I think honestly, the biggest My favorite thing this year, that's surprising, um, you wish Hollywood studios had better food? Alright, here we gotta talk about this. Hollywood studios has great food. I have done dining reviews on every single restaurant in that park, and I love every single restaurant in that park. I don't know where people are hating on it so much. Go watch all of those reviews, seriously. They are so even that buffet, it's not like the greatest food buffet, but, like, it's solid. But just for, like, ABC commissary alone, like, their glow up, those shrimp tacos, my buffalo chicken grilled cheese, oh, quick service, yes, quick service, ABC commissary, that's all you need to go to. Yes, 'cause backlot's kind of whatever. The ones at Sunset are kind of whatever, but you just have to go to ABC commissary. Woody's Lunchbox is also amazing. There's some good stuff over at Docu Bay, but really, skip and go get yourself a Ronto wrap. Perfectionism. Get a Ronto wrap, a side of, Cocoa Puffs cold brew at Katsakis Kettle. I feel like I cover Hollywood Studios more than any other park because I think 'cause I like it the most. It is my favorite park. Has my favorite attractions, and I think it has my favorite snacks. That includes, like, the ones I just mentioned. I and you can go to Baseline Tap House and get charcuterie or pretzel. Like, ooh, good. Like, I really think it's super underrated. And then speaking of which, like, um, all the food we had at Jollywood Nights was unbelievable. I mean, they really knocked it out of the park this year. That was really the biggest thing, and they have the best drinks. Like, truthfully, I really I got to go twice this year. I was really grateful that Disney invited me out, so we went to the first one together for YouTube, and they invited me to go again, and, it was so great to, like, just kinda, like, be in it, you know, and it's such a good event. Like, they really changed how remember that first year, how what a disaster it was. Everybody got a refund. It is now, like, it's probably the thing I look forward to the most every year. I love Jollywood. Like, I would love to go, with Mr. Antex, my husband, um, to that because it's a great, like, date night thing. It's definitely more adult leaning. Adults are the ones that have the money, kids don't have money. Um, is the cannoli sampler still go to at Enzo's Hide um, I've never had their cannoli sampler. I've been to Enzo's, we did a video. I was not a fan of Enzo's, by the way. I I'm from New York, and I take my Italian food very seriously. I just ugh, not a fan. Um, Toronto wrap for sure is I wholeheartedly trust your reviews. Maybe I'm just not hitting up the right spots. There you go. You gotta start hitting up the right spots. Yeah, you have yet to try ramen? Oh, there you go. Like, you gotta get a ramen, you gotta get a Cocoa Puffs cold brew. Chicken grilled cheese is one of my favorite things of all time. Magic Kingdom, on the other hand, yes. Yes, they do. The thing is with Magic Kingdom and, so it's basically like they know they can get away with not having like, they don't have to go all out on their food because place in the world, right? So and they wanna keep things pretty generic because there's everybody in the world goes there, so they want to keep things like, you know, easier, I guess. But, eh, I would still prefer things to be better. I heard that the new Tiana's beignets that they just came out with are amazing, though, amazing. And, if you're a patron, you can get your free Disney for Foodies, um, foodie guide. Just saying. Uh, and so you're all prepared. Uh, Toronto Raptors is Toronto Raptors is excellent. I think you mean the Ronto wrap? It's got coleslaw and it's crunch, it's really interesting. Yes, it's a peppercorn sauce. It's amazing. You're also from New Jersey? Yes, so you know Italian food. Yes, you do. Thank you for your honesty on the cannolis. Yeah, of course. Again, I didn't have the cannolis, but we had the meatballs and a few other things. It's been a while, and I just was not a fan of the red sauce at all. You can make the Ronto wrap, something similar at home. There is some recipes out there. Yes, I did cover it once. Yes. One of my first videos when I was doing the cooking videos, I made the Ronto wrap, so it's on here for sure. But yeah, now I want a Ronto wrap. Can someone, like, go deliver me a Ronto wrap? Is that possible? I wish it was. Hi, babe. When you wanna go get me a Ronto wrap? Can you find me a Ronto wrap somewhere? Um, it's weird. I just got, like, flustered that my husband just popped into this chat. But anyway, sup, my dude. Everyone wants to know when you're gonna, like, start being on the channel. Just saying. He may make an appearance soon in the next couple of weeks. I do have a very exciting birthday coming up, and we have well, it's not an exciting birthday in terms of, like, year or anything, it's just a regular birthday, it's not a big year, but, but, um, we do have a very fun birthday planned, and I can't wait to show that video to you guys. My birthday's on the 20th, so stay tuned. I got too good to go raviolis roll. Thanks. Great job. Good job. Anyone else on Too Good To Go where they, like, let you buy food for, like, really cheap because it's probably gonna expire? But it's good. Are you excited for the next year's Festival of Arts in Flower and Garden? Yes. Oh my god, yeah. I mean, dude, like, they're my favorite, like well, I actually for Festival of the Arts, or as I call it, Arts, is my favorite. Festival of the Holidays is a close second. It's just, such a shame that it's so short, that it's unfortunately just not worth it for me to go cover it like I do the other festivals, but I am so excited for my grilled cheese and tomato soup for Festival of the Arts, and then I'm really excited for my milkshake with my Fruit Loops for Flower and Garden. Like, whenever, like, we do those events, I'm like, "Listen, there are things that I need to do. There are things I need to do," right? Like, I have to cover all the new stuff and, maybe revisit things that have been changed, but I will still get my grilled cheese, and I will still get my Fruit Loop shake. I'm not knocking your haul, babe, trust me. Would you ever want to visit Disneyland in California? We did visit Disneyland in 2023. I have videos there, on my first time there and in California Adventure and Universal Hollywood. We had a great time. We went to California for, like, 6 days. We were in a park every single day. Mr. Antics didn't care for that. We did Knott's Berry Farm as well. We literally didn't see any of California other than the park. But Fast and Furious Coaster is opening, in Universal Hollywood this next year. So, um, I have to go to that, like, me. Of course, I'm gonna have to go to Fast and Furious Hollywood. But no, I'd love to go back to Disneyland. We love Disneyland. It's so beautiful. It just, Mr. Antics described it as it feels like a mistake, like, in a good way, where it's like 'cause, you have, like, a lot of, bottleneck areas and, like, why is that ride, like, so close to the center of, the hub, right? So, it's like it feels so charming. It makes it charming versus Magic Kingdom, which is so big and very it's the second park, so they knew what to do, like, and, it's very commercial, you know? So, it's really it's such a wonderful place, and I love DCA. I love DCA. I really was so surprised by that park. Um I don't even know what California's like. I know what Disney in California is like, yeah, for real. We were staying in the villas, at the Hotel Hershey. Oh, that's awesome. Hershey's gonna have a new hotel open this next year called Hershey Inn and Suites. I would love to go and cover that. It's really hard for me to do that drive. It's just it's a long drive, and I have a hard time driving with, some back pain, but, I'd love to go and cover that. I love Hershey. We didn't get to go to Hershey this year. We went last year, and we did the Cartoon Network Hotel, which, like, is now closing. Like, "Oh my god, did I close the Cartoon Network Hotel?" But, like, honestly, did I? I don't know. I mean, should it stay op the thing is, like, now it's gonna turn into the Dutch Wonderland, um, hotel, and I just don't think they're gonna change anything either. That's the problem. They're charging these prices for this old dumpy motel. Like, it was disgusting. Like, it was literally disgusting. I mean, how could you do that? Fix it or shut down. Don't overcharge people. Like, I don't I feel bad if I, like, but I also, like, you're the paying customer, right? It should be I don't know. So, that's what that is all about. But, it's, I love Hershey. Maybe 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 soon we'll go to Hershey. Maybe soon. I think it's so great. I think their resorts are really, really cool. I think it's a really underrated place. I think Pennsylvania in general, which was kind of the last video when I went to Hershey, was kind of what I was trying to come across was about, like, it's Hershey and Pennsylvania in general is a destination vacation in my opinion. So, um, I really hope that, like, people give it a chance. It's definitely, like, for Northeasters, like, it's a 100% a destination location. Like, it's something that a lot of us do. It's 'cause, it's drivable, right? So you don't have to take the family on a plane, and there's just really great resorts and, you know, it's awesome. Um, and, well, of course, you love Hershey, Peter. You live by Hershey. So there you go. Peter's one of my patrons, that's why I know. I'm not just a um, but, and I'm really excited for updates with that, and, but I'm really hoping that, we get some more time in those regional parks this next year with that excuse me, with that pass that I bought. I really wanna I would love to go to Kings Island. We've done King's Dominion in Virginia. um, Canada's Wonderland is really up there for me. It's, like, only, like, an hour flight from New York, which is really cool. But, you know, it's, we have a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff to do this next year, but I'm very excited about it, you know? And, this year, going to, do you still wanna go to that pasta park? I really wanna go to that pasta park. You guys, there is this park in Pennsylvania. Unfortunately, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's in the middle of nowhere, and, it's so hard to get. I thought maybe I could go, from Kennywood or from Pittsburgh when we went to Kennywood this year, and I was like, "Ugh, it's like 3 hours from here," and I didn't have time. Um, it's what is it it's Del Monte's, right? And it's literally a theme park based on pasta. Like, who doesn't love that? You made it. Hello. Yes, Jennifer, for Bolton is getting an update. Oh, Del Grosso. Yeah, Del Grosso, not Del Monte. Del Monte's, I think, canned vegetables. Um, for Bolton, one of my favorite coasters of all time at Busch Gardens Williamsburg is getting an update. I would love to go to that. But we'll see. I don't know if we'll have time for Virginia, maybe because we were there like 2 years ago, and I really wanna go to other places, but Verbolten is a chef's kiss attraction, and I'm really excited about it. Twisted Timbers, King's Dominion. That changed Mr. Antic's life, I think, and I really want Mr. Antics to go ride Wildcat's Revenge at Hershey because I think it's very similar, and I think he's gonna really love that. So, um, sorry, I had a weird thing. Anyway, yeah, no, but what was I gonna say? But the other thing I wanted to talk about was, like, this huge expansion and, like, a re-theme of Disneyland Paris's park, Walt Disney Studios. So, in March this coming year, it's changing to Disney Adventure World. Who chose that name? I wanna know. It's not a great name, but, it's there. But, when I went, I never went for the channel. I went during, part of our honeymoon, and, you know, it was an interesting park. Like, there's great attractions there, like, Crush's Coaster is amazing, their Tower of Terror is very good, and then they still had, like, the old MGM stuff, so, like, even though I never got to experience MGM, and, it felt like I kind of did there, and it's it was really cool, like, to see that, but it was very dated. So they're opening their own World of Frozen, so that's gonna be really awesome, and, that's, and they had their Marvel Land opened up, and, I'm curious to see, like, what else is, gonna come of it, but did you guys see that 4-hour Defunctland video about the wandering animatronics? Isn't it like, if you haven't, you should watch it. Like, it took us 2 days to watch it, but, what was so crazy is after he posted that, like, the next day, uh Disney put out the Olaf wandering animatronic at Disneyland Paris, and so, like, is this gonna be another one of the animatronics that, like, we see now for promotional marketing, but then we never see again in the actual parks? Because that was what his whole video was about, like, you should it's 4 hours, but do it, like, Kevin, claps to you, you are an amazing documentarian. Um, it sounds scary. No, 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 it's really cool, like, it maybe it's a little scary in the sense of, like, this, like, life-size Olaf is walking around, and, like, feels very real, but I think it's really cool, right? So, I think it's gonna be really awesome. Joey and I really would love to go. So, I don't know. Put it out there in the universe, Disneyland Paris. Let's go to every single Disney park in 2026. That's the goal. Mr. Antics is like, "What? No." I say we do a group trip to go see. There's an Olaf snowman on my way home. Thought it was a big Snoopy, very cute. Did you see Wicked for Good? I'm going to see Wicked for Good. I did see Wicked for Good. I liked the first one more, but it was fine. We it's and like it didn't need to be 2 films at all, but it's fine. I'm a theater person, but, like, that was never my show. I don't like don't it's not like I don't like it. I like it, but it's not my, like, "Oh my gosh, my show." So, I was, like, really excited for everybody who was super excited about it. I was happy for those people. Get your musical movie that you've been waiting for. I just hope Disney Paris has better luck. They have cool stuff, but their labor strikes hurt the magic. Oh, I don't really know much about that. I definitely have to look into it. We really loved Disneyland Paris when we went. I think, it's the most beautiful park in terms of, like, their Disneyland park. That castle is amazing. Maleficent Dragon is amazing. They still have Snow White Scary Adventures there. And you know, it's so different. Their Big Thunder Mountain is unbelievably cool, right? Like, it's so cool. It's different. It feels faster. It feels different. And I feel like we need to go back anyway. I don't know if Mr. Antics, if you're still here and you're listening, if you want to come back with me. But when we went the first week of December in 2018. And we were there during their Christmas time, and it was beautiful, and they had so much, like, stuff, and it was all included in the park. It wasn't like a separate ticketed event type thing, right? Like, very merry. And they did an amazing job. But why the first week of December, when people are coming for the holidays, are you shutting down Hyperspace Mountain for refurbishment? And on top of that, Phantom Manor was down for a very many, many month-long refurbishment, so I never got to ride Phantom Manor. I never got to ride Hyperspace Mountain there, and, I feel like I am owed a redo. I want a redo. Um, yeah, for sure, about rushing the movie, for sure, yeah. Uh Yeah, it just means we have to go back. We have to go back. I don't know. I don't think Mr. Antics wants to go back, but maybe me and Joey will go. The castle at Disney Paris was amazing. We were able to get outside of the balcony. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Yeah. That's so cool. Did I wait? I just like heard a thump. Okay. Heard a thump. Got scared. But no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Imagine this is actually like a horror film. YouTuber gets home intruder on a live. Oh god. Wait. I hear footsteps. Like I'm not kidding. I hear something. Hold on. I'm freaking out now. Mr. Antics, is that you? Did my Ring camera just not go off? I'm kind of freaking out. Hold on. Okay, that's not him. I'm hoping it's just noise outside. Sorry. I get scared sometimes. I'm okay. I promise. I think we'll see. No, it should be okay. But yeah, no, I'm really excited about that. But yeah, wouldn't that be really cool if we just did every single Disney park in 1 year? I mean, what? That would be really cool. Should we do it? Maybe we will. Maybe we will. But yeah, drop any more questions you guys have. I'm happy to answer them. But what else is happening this next year is a lot, I feel like. Yeah, wait, hold on. My gate just opened. No, I'm freaking out. No, it's Mr. Antics. Okay, it's him now. Now it's him. Well, I don't think it was before. I'm really freaking out. But yeah, so yeah, coming up soon, we have Festival of the Arts is coming. My video will be out on January 17th because the first day is the 16th, and then the 19th we leave for Japan again. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I'm so excited. Sup, my dude? Hi.
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 Hi, chat.
Did you want to tell them the story about Horror Unleashed this year?
Story.
When we went to Universal Horror Unleashed in Vegas and we were watching the Jack show, and he's on the stage. And he's on stage, and he keeps screaming out, "Hell yeah, Jack!" What did you think they were saying? He was saying,
"Hell yeah, chat."
Hell yeah, chat.
He kept saying it. I'm like, wow, Gen Z is really taking over.
Hell yeah, chat.
I thought he was gonna yeet me or something.
Did you bring me cheese?
Did I bring you cheese?
Did you bring me cheese?
I have brought you all the.
I want to see.
Is this becoming a haul video?
It's becoming a haul video.
It's a haul video. Ready?
Ready?
All right. Show them all this stuff. Be careful,
oh my
because
gosh.
one of these ricottas I opened already. So
how you got all this food for $5?
Yeah, this is about to become a too
ravioli.
Good to go ad. So this one I opened, so don't tilt it. So
this is cacio e pepe ravioli. This is ricotta. Ooh.
Not one.
2 ricottas, or as my mother-in-law says, ricotta.
Another ravioli.
Ooh, a cheese ravioli.
Another ravioli.
Ooh, another cacio e pepe ravioli.
Another ravioli.
Oh my gosh. A chicken and mozzarella. Ew, chicken and.
Yeah, that's right. This one was pretty good.
What is this? A pineapple and Thai basil cracker. Ooh.
It's pretty good.
This is cream cheese spread, honey and fig and pistachio. Ooh. And finally,
a chunk of brie.
A chunk of brie. So all of this at Whole Foods from Too Good to Go.
Everybody needs to guess.
Guess how much was all of these cheese and food products? I can see this was originally $13.99 or $6.72.
$13.99 a pound.
Yeah. So.
Oh, we got a guess. We got our guess. Let's see. I think that's actually pretty close to the retail value of most of it.
For $60 was the retail value?
Well, each of these is like $8.50.
Okay.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
Each of these ricottas are $11.
Okay.
I didn't look up the other stuff.
So what did you pay?
$20.
Whoa! That's like enough food for the whole week or more. All this cheese.
I was nice and I smiled at the person behind the counter, so I think they treated me extra good.
Oh, because they just like put whatever in the bag?
It's supposed to be stuff that's like going to expire in a week or less, like stuff like that where it's got to get moved.
Well,
but no, all this stuff is like good for until the end of the year.
Oh,
look
okay.
at that, 12.27. Like,
yeah, awesome.
It's supposed to be that, but I think Whole Foods just kind of does it, and it's like,
you want to make some of this cacio e pepe ravioli?
You betcha. Sorry, Chad, I gotta go. Cacio e pepe calls.
I want this honey and fig cheese too.
Yeah, well, have it now.
Have it. What?
Have it on with this cracker.
I'm not gonna eat while I'm talking.
No, you have to show them. You gotta give the review.
No.
Do a review. Yeah, no, it's good. It's like and grab the crackers out.
Oh, you already opened it.
Oh yeah, I got it. Oh, it's like my birthday cake that we left in the fridge, and then I find half of it missing. It's like
that cake was
a creature got to it.
That cake.
Somebody got to it.
Oh, this is open too. That was for us. That cake was for us.
This is now my channel. I just want to make that clear.
Okay.
I'm taking over.
I mean, this is something you can get at Whole Foods, so why not?
Try the cracker by itself too. The other one is very cream cheesy.
Pretty good.
It's all right.
My Enchanting Thrills, have the best time when you go, but I'm sure you'll be around on the channel, So we did Too Good. Go ahead. We did Too Good to Go, which is an app that like restaurants and grocery stores will like give you you pay like a really low amount and you get food, right? Things that are like done for the rest of the day or going to expire. So all of that was $20, which is crazy. And it was probably around like $60 retail. This is really good. Very sticky. It's where's the camera? There it is. Honey, fig, and pistachio. UK food prices. For sure. Yeah, hashtag not sponsored. I missed a bunch while he was here. Sorry. Oh, Kathy, I would love to hear your tips for long flights. Okay. Oh, and Alana, did you stay at Stella Nova? Of course I did. They're on the channel. Go check. I've covered every Universal hotel. I love Universal hotels. Go check them out. And the new hotels are really great. But long flights. All right. Do not make the mistake that I made on my flight home from Japan, which is because I slept on the way home. I didn't sleep on the way over, so I kept getting up a lot. So it didn't happen to me going. But on the way home, I had tried to like lay on my chair a little bit, right? And I slept. And my calves swelled up like this big and it didn't go down for days. You have to wear the compression socks. I hate them. They feel very uncomfortable for me, but you need to have them. I will not make that mistake again for this next trip. I think, it's really important that, whatchamacallit, like that you have them and you have to stay hydrated. Like that is so important. Like, yes, I know you want to like get your sleep, but it's like, it's different on the plane. Like, so if you can wake up a little, maybe in between and just maybe take a few sips of your water, it's going to help a lot. Definitely put on, your moisturizer because it gets really dry in the air. Even maybe some sun, like, I mean, I'm always a fan of sunscreen in general, but like, especially in the air, if somebody's opening their window. But if it's like long, maybe you don't, I don't know. That maybe you want like your night cream, but you want to stay hydrated. You want to stay moistured because it's very dry in the air and you want to make sure you move around. Like You really do. I know it would be nicer to maybe just, like, lay and sleep the whole time, and for sure it is, but make sure that you don't wanna get any, like, weird things happening with your legs. Um, and also, if you're flying budget like I do, I don't get no lie flats. Uh, it's just, it's really you I tried getting those foot hammocks, and I don't know if it was because of the airline I flew, which was Air Canada, but, I did oh, no, I tried using it for Vegas too, and it was okay. I didn't love the foot hammock. Some people swear by it. Um, but I think if you, like, have something that's still just, like, under your legs, like, if you put your bag or something to, like, rest your feet on, like, I remember when I was younger and I had a long flight, um, we had the bulkhead seat, which is the seat like, the first seat of the row, so you have, like, nobody in front of you, and I put my bag, where my feet hit, and so I was kind of laying like that, and that really made a difference. I think having like, elevating yourself as much as you can will always make the difference, and, obviously, I think every neck pillow for every person is different, so, like, there are people that will swear by a specific neck pillow, and, it doesn't maybe work for everybody else. Like, I have a really hard time with neck pillows because I use AirPods. Like, some people get, like, big headphones. I love my AirPods, and it's just very easy and seamless transition um, to the thing that I use to connect to if I wanna use their screens on the back of the seat. And, what was I gonna say? Uh, but when I use the neck pillows, it, like, presses into the AirPods, and it's very uncomfortable. So, when I went to Japan last time, I actually used the pillow that they gave us for the flight, and I didn't think I would be able to. I was like, "What am I gonna do with this?" But it actually worked. So, for me, it worked, but for some other people, it may not. So I would just, like, go through a bunch of different I would buy a bunch on Amazon and keep the one you want and return the one you don't, kind of a thing. When the UK Universal opens, are you gonna visit? Of course. Like, no question, obviously, but, like, there's gonna be a Back to the Future land. I mean, unofficially. That's I shouldn't say that because it's not official, but, like, it clearly is that. We talked all about that on the podcast, me and Joey. We're very excited. Like, I like Back to the Future is my favorite movie. I just may move there. Um Speaking of which, there was a huge rumor that uh, Rip Ride Rocket, that's torn down at Universal Studios Florida, that's going to be the Fast and Furious coaster like they have in Hollywood that's opening this year. And that Fast and Furious Supercharge, which secretly I love very much because it's very stupid and I love Fast and Furious, is going to close. And there's a rumor that could be a Back to the Future ride, and I'd love that. But there was also a rumor that could be a Ghostbusters ride, and honestly, love that too. Love me some Ghostbusters. But so we'll see. It's gonna be I think we're gonna get, like, an announcement from Universal. My guess would be, like, March or April. I feel like we'll have something from them. Um, oh, congratulations to your sister. I need to find my earbuds before I post videos again. So annoying being a passenger princess. I'm a passenger princess. I never wanted to I'm from the city. I was never meant to drive, but I do now, and I don't like it. I don't want to drive. I would rather sit in the car. Like, where we're going for my birthday, Mr. Antics is driving. Not me. Could not be me. You have no idea how many times I ride that. Yeah, for sure. Um, Another thing for long haul flights is slippers, because, like, you don't want to be barefoot, especially in case of emergency. Like, you really want to have something on your feet, but having shoes on, like, whether it's, like, maybe a Croc wouldn't be too bad because that's kind of like a slipper-ish. You want to have not you don't really you want your feet to be kind of loose. Like, you really want to have as much of, like, the feeling of being in bed as possible. Um, but in terms of maybe, like, entertainment, like noise canceling headphones for sure. Like I said, I use AirPods. Some people use the like bigger headsets. I know like Bose headsets are very popular. I just like my AirPods. I think they're good enough, more than good enough, honestly. I mean, like I said, I had 36 flights this year. Um, so it was, yeah, please keep your socks on. Definitely at least wear socks. But yeah, slippers will be a real big game changer for sure. But I really do recommend, it's very easy to obviously just take your shoes off. If in case of emergency, and honestly, just plain floors are really gross, I would just wear a slipper for sure. In terms of entertainment, like, um, you know, I would, it depends on like who you are as a person. Like I brought my Nintendo Switch with me to Japan and I didn't touch it once. And I don't know, like maybe one time on the flight going because I didn't sleep at all. But there's that. Obviously, TVs and download your favorite stuff. I think for me, my favorite thing to do for long haul or anything is to binge watch a show. Like and you don't want to start the show on the plane. You want to like be into the show already because it's really hard sometimes to like pay attention when you're on the plane, right? And so if you're already like super interested, like I love like a trash reality show. That's like yes. What was this?
I made a dip.
You made a dip? What is it?
It's ricotta with thyme. Do not mix it with that.
No, I didn't realize I had the crackers here. Ricotta with thyme.
Thyme, honey, and olive oil, and
These crackers are stale.
no, they're not. They're like crispy crackers.
Oh, it's honey in the cracker.
No honey in the. There's honey in this. There's pineapple in the cracker.
This is very good. I will be consuming a lot of this. Good?
Insert the wicked sound here. The second I bite into it.
Yeah. I'm surprised you even know what that is. This is very good.
All right. There's a little sea salt in there.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I'm going to
like and subscribe to my dip.
Mr. Antics, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Should we go to every single Disney park in 2026?
What? Don't you need like a visa?
No.
Or no?
No. We could do all of them in 1 year.
We could.
We could.
At this price point, we could.
We could.
Did you come in some money that I don't know?
I don't know. Sometimes there's really cheap flights to Paris.
Sometimes you find out that you have a relative that was very wealthy and croaks and leaves you all of it. Until that day.
I don't think I have that relative.
Me either.
Oh no.
Anybody want to adopt us?
Yes. Anyone want to adopt us, please? Please. Anyway, yeah. Glad you're here to visit. Have you been to a UK park before? I haven't. I really want to. Alton Towers is like at the top of my list. And I hear a lot about it from well, you if you ever watched Jackie over on Super Enthused, we talked about it a lot in just like regular life, and she even talked about it when she came on Park Peeps as well as a guest. But it's I want to go so bad. I want to go to UK. I want to see Paddington. I want to see Paddington so badly over on the West End, and I want to see West End shows, and I want to go to UK parks. It's definitely a big thing on our list, of course. So much to do, so little time in life, right? And so many flights that have to, that cost money. So join us over on Patreon. Your support really helps the channel bring you the content that you love. Please. You'll also get a free dining guide from Disney for Foodies, and you get to join us over on our Discord chat where you can chat with me and all the other patrons all the time. So if you like this live, you can have this chat whenever, right? You've never been to Hershey? Oh, you should go. I think you're gonna be really excited about the channel in a few weeks then. Maybe. Maybe. But no, Hershey is really great. Again, I really hope that we can go back for the Hershey Inn and Sweets when that opens. That'll be really fun. Maybe I'm always excited when you have a new video. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I realized that it's been a crazy 2 weeks, and so, like, I posted the gingerbread video the Monday before Thanksgiving, and then I was like, "Oh my gosh, life kept happening." Like, the week of Thanksgiving is crazy for me because it's my anniversary, it's Thanksgiving, and it's my husband's birthday, and this year was, like, a big birthday from him, and then I have, like, my mom stay here. It's just, like, too much, so it's hard, and then I was, like, in production for something, and so it was just, like, so much happening at once, and I was like, "Ah!" And then I was like, "I don't let's do a live this week in lieu of a video." Was there a few weeks ago, lived about an hour away. Nice, nice. Excited that you got to be so close to Hershey. I'm not close to any park. Like, the closest park, my home park is technically Great Adventure, which I've covered a little on the channel. Honestly, it's just not that much. It used to be such an amazing park, especially for coaster fans, but like, you know, a lot of things happen. But it's also not close at all. It takes like 2 hours to get there. And the thing is, like, if it was just like an easy ride of 2 hours, I wouldn't mind it. But it's just like getting through Manhattan to go to Jersey first. Like, you have to, go through Manhattan to get to Jersey or Staten Island, right? And it's just like always a nightmare. And then like the first like bit into Jersey is always kind of hard. I always make a wrong turn somewhere. Ugh, you know. So I don't know. And I don't think people are really that interested in the park anymore either. So that's why I haven't rushed over. But I mean, I guess technically we have Coney Island, which also, like, we technically live what, maybe 25 minutes away, but with traffic, we don't. Right? Like, that's the thing. It's just there's so much traffic in New York, you know. It's just so insane. And then the parking situation in Coney Island is abysmal and it's very expensive. I've only done one video in Coney Island because of it. And then we have I really want to go next year to Rye Playland. I don't know if anyone cares about it, but I haven't been there in years. And that was the park I used to go to a lot as a kid because that was it's in Rye, New York. So it's like Westchester. So it's not that far. And it was such a fun park, but I feel like it wasn't really I feel like it really hasn't I haven't heard good things about it in the last few years. Dorney is close as well. That's awesome. Yeah, we did Dorney Park this year for the first time. I mean, I did go to Dorney when I was a child, but I don't really have any specific memories of Dorney, and I didn't ride any of the coasters. And it was really lackluster for me. Their coaster lineup is kind of meh. Wasn't really impressed. And it's a really small park. I think the majority of the people that go there go for Wild Water Kingdom, their water park, because they're inland, so there's no beaches really around, which is great. And that's how a lot of parks like end up staying open. Those regional parks, and, like, there was like Giada Lake we talked about this on the podcast. They stayed open for a whole like extra year or more because they kept their water park open. I think it was Giada Lake. Yeah. Yeah, because if you're inland, like, that's your beach, right? Kind of a thing. To everybody here who loves this channel, make sure to hit the hype button on all videos. Oh, yes. Have you guys heard about this new hype button thing? So I only just found out about it, and it's only on mobile. And when you open up the app on mobile and you go to you click on a video, right? Like hold on one second. Let me see if I can figure this out. And you go to a video. Okay, so like here, we're in my gingerbread video, and then it'll say hello, load. if you scroll over, all the way over to, wait, where'd it go? Hello? Is it this button? Wait, nope, that's not it. There's so many buttons now. Wait, it's not there now. I was just, wait, what? Hold on. No. Oh, no. Okay, I see. Oh, so where it says comments, you scroll the comment over. Oh, look, Peter. And then, no, that says ask. Wait, it's not there. You guys, it's gone. Why is it not there? Am I crazy? You can only do it if it's less than 7 days old. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. If I go to this live, will it be there? Let's see. No, it's not in lives. Maybe after the live is posted. Anyway, there's going to be a button and it says hype points, and you can give hype points, like I think it's like 3 a week, like so you could like give one video all 3 of your hype points, kind of a thing, and it really makes a difference. So, I'd love your hype points. Anyone wants to give hype points to any of my videos, that would really make a huge difference. And obviously, you guys commenting on my videos and liking the videos are like the biggest help that you can do. It really, really helps the channel. And, it really makes a huge difference. And I want to hear from you guys too. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. And I respond to every single comment. So please make sure to start commenting if you're not doing so already. For sure. And make sure you're also following me on the other platforms, because I post a lot, obviously, on the other platforms as well. I actually just hit 120,000 followers on TikTok today. That was pretty cool. And we're very close to 30,000 on Instagram, which is even cooler because that app is horrible. Yeah, we're 29.7 right now. So go follow me on Instagram. I post a lot on Instagram. Like, that's like a really good way to stay really connected. But, for sure. And then also Facebook, everything that from Instagram goes to Facebook if you're just a Facebook user. So, that's there too. So, but yes, hype points. It's mobile only. So that's what we were talking about. So, thank you, Peter. Yeah, I really appreciate that. I'm really excited about some upcoming videos I have for you guys. I have a really really fun, interesting upcoming video about Disney's Animal Kingdom for 2026. And I really hope you guys enjoy it, because it questions because of the construction and because of the new updates, and how all of Dinoland will be closed in 2026. It's starting in February with Dinosaur closing. Is this park a full day, a half day, or a skip completely? Because it's really important. I have a very interesting relationship with Animal Kingdom because I love the park, but I also know that I'm there a lot and I can really take the time to enjoy those animal experiences. But I know, like, if a family goes that like has a whatchamacallit, like a zoo not far away from them, that they can get a lot of those experience at their local zoo. And you want to go to these parks for experiences that you can only get at these places, right? So with Dinosaur being closed for, a year plus, because it's saying that Tropics of America will open in 2027. 2027 goes all the way to December, you know what I mean? Like, and maybe they're just like, here's the quick service for Tropics of America. See, we opened in 2027. We don't know what they're going to do. Like, we really don't. Disney takes a long time to do things, right? So we have to really wait and see. And, I'm not going to tell you if the park is a full day or half day or skip. That's up to you. But I'm going to present to you what this park is like, what it's going to be like in 2026, and you have to make that decision, because it's not cheap to even do like a park to oh my god, park to park is universal, park hopper day, you know what I mean? Because adding that is like an extra, I think, like $80 on top of a ticket. Maybe it's more on different days. Like, I know when my friends came down, I just bought it all, and then they gave me their money for it, but I booked everything for them. A one-day Disney ticket, this was in 2024. A one-day Disney ticket with park hopper was for 5 people, cost like over $1,200 for one day for 5 people. Like, which was, so it's like, if I'll be kind and say it was just 1,200, right? So 1,200 divided by 5. No. 240 for the day each. So yeah, I guess it was, but it was more for one day, $240 for one day, and it probably was more. So you really need to consider those factors because and it could be cheaper to just make it a full day and just do one park per day. But is there enough to do for you in that park? Like for me, yeah, I could spend a whole day in Animal Kingdom, but I also like doing the animal trails. But again, like for me, because I'm there all the time, that's my zoo. Like, yes, I also have the Bronx Zoo and the Queen Zoo, and but I don't, but I don't really go there because I go to Animal Kingdom, right? Like, I don't feel that it's kind of like the opposite, right? I don't feel the need to go to the Bronx Zoo because I go to Animal Kingdom all the time. It's like when we went to San Diego for SeaWorld that year. Everyone's like, "Oh, you got to go to the San Diego Zoo." I'm just like, "What do you? I don't need to go to a zoo. I go to Animal Kingdom like all the time." So it's really difficult. It's in a really difficult place right now. And, hopefully the video will help you make your decision. And, it's such a beautiful park. And, we did do Zootopia. And I had a lot of feelings on it. I wrote a whole thing on Patreon about it. But, regardless, it's being down one attraction doesn't seem like a lot, but technically two because Triceratops spin. But in a park that has so few attractions, it does make a difference, right? Yeah, so I'm sorry, we go back. If it makes you feel better, Demi, I live in Tampa and it takes sometimes 3 hours to get to the parks and back on the I-4. Oh, I know it. My friend Mark, he used to live a little bit closer to Tampa. Now he's a little bit closer, but he would have to like stay overnight because it would be too much to go back to and forth. It's crazy. I understand that. I always say like, people, in the zeitgeist, you hear about New York traffic, LA traffic. You never really hear about Orlando traffic, and we really should start talking about it. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. There was one time it took me like over an hour to get from Universal to Disney. Should not have been that. Mm-mm. I've been doing it the hype, and you have the top hyper badge. Love that. You can do a lot in one day or in one morning at Animal Kingdom. Yeah. Animal Kingdom is not a zoo. They tried to gaslight everyone. Speaking well, I do want to quickly mention, I'm going to move this microphone out of the way because it's not working anyway, as we discovered earlier. If you guys haven't noticed, I do have a merch shop with some very fun apparel and stuff in there. This is my favorite, which is this comes in a t-shirt as well. My Walking with Purpose with the castle. And we got some Sup My Dude merch and Outlet Sitch merch. So it's in the description box for Teespring. Make sure to go check it out. I'd love to see you wear it, and then tag me and I'll repost it on Instagram. Like, I love that stuff. It's like, it tickles me when somebody took my shirt all the way to Africa with them and posted it. And I was like, that's so cool. Africa. Anyway, give me your last few bit of questions, or questions about parks or questions about me. Oh, great, you brought a new oh, Peter, I can't wait to see it. A brand rep. I'm not doing brand reps. I don't really know. I've never done that, and I don't think I will. It's because I'm not like a shop. I'm just like a creator that has a merch store. If people want to like buy my merch, because like no one's gonna understand Sup My Dude unless you watch the channel, right? But yeah, give me your last bit of questions. And do I think John Cena will win tomorrow? I don't know. Do we think it's actually his last match? I do. Because this company is bad. That's all the wrestling I'll say today. Oh, Mardi Gras. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, forgot. I kind of forgot about Mardi Gras because we have a really crazy schedule because we're doing, well, first I have to go to my grandma first in January, and I decided to make it a separate trip and not go straight to Orlando. So like, I'm going to go to South Florida first, come home for a little bit, then go down to Orlando, and then do Festival of the Arts and some other stuff, right? And like updates for 2026. Oh my God, we're 2026. 2026, you guys. How crazy is that? And then I come home for 2 days. We go to Japan for 10 days. We're home for like a week, and then we go back down for Mardi Gras. I love Universal Mardi Gras. It is so fun. Mr. Antics comes to that. So all you Mr. Antics fans, that's his favorite event at Universal. We have so much fun because it's just like all of our friends and we just have fun. It's really an underrated event. It's really great, really, really cool. Next week, my friend Alexa is coming here for a few days. So we're going to be doing some like New York City stuff during the holidays. The thing is, I'm thinking about if I want to do a YouTube video. It's really difficult to film in New York. I find it to be like slightly dangerous in the sense of like, you really have to, you can't just, in the parks, like, I do my best not to film people, but, in New York, it's a little bit different, and if you accidentally maybe like you're pointing your camera one way and people think you're filming them, it's not great. I also remember one time I was like doing a live and I almost like walked into traffic because I just kind of wasn't paying attention because I was thinking about the live. So I don't know. And I don't even know if that's something people would be interested in on top of it too. So, but if anything, there will be short form content on the socials, and so that'll be fun. And Alexa wants us to go. She comes from Mardi Gras as well, and she's like, we should go to real Mardi Gras. She's like, it starts the day after Universal Mardi Gras. So she wants us to like go to Universal Mardi Gras and then go to real Mardi Gras straight from there. I don't know about that one, but we'll see. I would love to. I think it would be really cool. Yeah. All right. So last chance for questions on anything. So, and then then we're gonna wrap it up. And then my next video will be out on if not Sunday the 21st, it will be Monday the 22nd. And then the Park Peeps collab video, podcast will be the 23rd. I really hope that I can do the 20. I really would love the space in between, but if not, that's what it's going to be like. Unless there is an issue, then it's not going to be the 23rd for Park Peeps. Basically, we won't know until we get closer because one of our guests are traveling and they're concerned that we may have to she won't make it in time. So it's kind of like we'll see kind of a thing. But you're going to be really excited about the guests. I know you are if you're a Disney YouTube fan. Hello. I like how there you are in your videos. You don't skip over anything, even the food booths you've had in the past. Just wanted to give you that feedback. Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Like, I know my festival videos are my most popular on my channel, and that means a lot. I put a lot of work into it, and I think it's really important, to show the things that I have tried in the past. I can't eat every single thing at every single booth myself every festival in one day, right? But what I can do is cover the new stuff. If I have time, return to some old favorites, but always at least show you something from each booth. I do not have memberships here because I am on Patreon. If you guys would wanted me to figure out if I can do memberships and Patreon, I can do that. I've heard that's not a good thing. So if you would like to be a patron on Patreon, the link is in the description box below. It's patreon.com/magicalhijinx. You can become a My Dude, or you can become a My Super Dude. If you're a My Super Dude, we do exclusive lives every few weeks. And we just had ours yesterday where they heard more announcements, and they were the first to hear about Japan. And then also all patrons get to be on our Discord where you can chat with us, and you get your free dining guide to Walt Disney World by Disney for foodies, and exclusive both tiers get exclusive videos. Like I posted the Montauk video, and all of your support just goes right back into the channel, and it really means a lot. It really means a lot. Any support. Do you do meetups? I have not done one. It is something that I have considered. Another thing I have considered is doing a trip. I think I think it would have to be a girls' trip. I don't mean to exclude the gentlemen in the room. I just, think it at least for the first time, I would feel a little bit more, uh, at ease with the girlies, as a solo woman, right? So if that's something people are interested in, I would, love to do that. I don't know if I don't think I would do that for, um, Disney World, but maybe a different park or something else. Um, a company has reached out to me about doing a trip, but um, it wouldn't be around like yeah, it could be New York. That's not a bad idea. I do live here. um, so if that's something people are interested in, let me know for sure. Um, Scary, do you want to go during Halloween? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard it's wild too, yeah. How many times have you been to Epic this year? We did I think I counted it up. I went 9 times this year. We went a lot during the beginning of the year, and then the last time I went was, Labor Day, for Mr. Antic's first time. I love Epic. I'm really hoping that in January I can do another day. I really just I covered a lot of that park. I wanted to get those videos out to you guys as soon as possible. So, I could just do the thing is like I just fear if I just do like if I do like a day in Epic, the video will flop and we have to pay for our tickets, so it's a little bit harder for something like that to flop financially for me. I'm relatively a small creator, so we'll see. YouTube has not been anybody's friend recently. Views across the board are down, and that's really hurt a lot of us, including me. I will be honest. And I'm at 26,000 subscribers, and I'm so grateful for it. But I don't understand what's going on and why YouTube's not pushing my videos like they were. And it's so really any support, like I said, commenting, liking, sharing is really, really important and would really mean a lot. I am also patiently waiting for the annual pass drop for Epic, of course. um, uh, oh, you're closer. Wouldn't have to go on a plane for New York. Yeah. Yeah, go watch. I made a ton of Epic videos. Please go watch. I covered all of the place. I've eaten everywhere in Epic Universe. I have eaten every single place. There you go. I do stream live in the park sometimes. It is a little harder for me to like plan that ahead of time because I just don't always know my schedule and I am batch filming so that I can release them. But I always say I will try to be better about scheduling. We did our Horror Nights one. I it's a little difficult live streaming in parks. I'm not going to go on a ride live streaming. It's dangerous, number 1, and number 2, it disturbs the general public who are there on vacation. I think there's a lot of live streamers out there that have really ruined it for a lot of people, and because of that behavior, it's making me like not wanting to do that. I'm already like getting like nasty looks filming in the parks even though I've been doing it longer than you know, most people. So, it stinks, but that's kind of the reality. But I still would love to do our walk and talks. Like my favorite to do that is like either at Universal or at Epcot is my favorite. But yeah, we can definitely try to do that. I don't know if we would do it in January because maybe January. Let me see. Maybe January 14th, maybe, but I can't promise it yet. It's really difficult. I know I'm really bad about planning things. I have ADHD, so please forgive. Would you ever go to Dollywood or Silver Dollar City? I'm dying to go. It's really difficult to get over there. There's really no good flights. Everything's very expensive, and then you need a car for both parks. So, but we will eventually. It's on the list. We have a lot of lists, things to do on the list. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Bradley's fun. Really appreciate that. Um, but yeah, I just don't do live in Japan. We'll all be asleep. Yeah, of course. It was so difficult figuring out when I was posting on like Instagram when I was in Japan because of the time difference. I won't do a live in Japan. I don't even think they would allow that. There's a lot of filming restrictions in Japan for sure. But anyway, I think we're going to end it here. An hour and 51 minutes, an audio discrepancy in between. And lots of fun, lots of questions. I really appreciate you guys being here and your support. And we had a really fantastic year. We didn't even talk about Vegas. We got to go to Vegas. I got married by Elvis. I mean, we were already married, but we did it again. And we did Horror Unleashed. Yes, I do remember you, and thank you so much. That's really kind. Yes, and you got to see Mr. Antics. Mr. Antics will probably be in the next video, so stay tuned for that. It'll be filmed on my birthday on the 20th. Just in case you want to wish me happy birthday. I'm just kidding. I'm so glad. Yes, another great year of Hijinx, and I'm really excited for this next year of Hijinx. There is going to be a lot. This is the year I say yes to things because I am going to, and Mr. Antics can't stop me. Ha ha ha. Actually, he very much can be like, no, we can't finances. But I'm still going to say yes and figure it out. Yes, your videos are top tier. I have to be better about commenting, but I do hit the like. Thank you. And the hypes. Yes. Make sure like, subscribe, comment, hype button. Make sure to like this video too, the live. Don't just, hit the like thing, comment on the regular page of the live too. It really helps. And for anybody watching in the future too, thank you guys, anybody who watches and support. You've given me the most amazing life that I never thought I could ever have. And I love you guys so very much. And I'm so excited to bring you along on another year of Hijinx and the adventures that we're going to get into. It's going to be really, really cool, I think. But until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some Hijinx very, very soon. I love you too. Bye-bye.